Hello, hello! I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Phantump and Trevenant, and in my opinion I actually think Kalos is probably the coolest ghost pair Pokemon. I really like Trevenant and I really like Pumpkaboo. I think they're really cool. You guys know whenever I stumble across this page, I actually have to give myself like a minute to properly process all of the dog shit that I'm reading, because I do. I have to sit here and I have to think to myself, oh lord, how do I tackle this undertaking this time? It's actually a mental workout reading this shit. But anyway, time to work our brain muscles since this child hasn't. Willow. It's a type of tree. Also, it has Will-O-Wisp. And not that special. Again, this could be similar to naming your Houndoom Golden Retriever. You're naming it after a type of tree. Cool. Autumn. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've seen the seasons as nicknames before. I don't know. But I don't really have a problem with it. At least you put autumn instead of fall. Deadwood. That doesn't sound bad. That sounds like the kind of thing I expected to see and the kind of thing I'm probably going to see more of. Out of all the nicknames he's provided here, that's the least shit. So there's that. Greenwood. No, I feel like that probably would be better on a living tree Pokemon, but we don't have one of those, so. And even then, I don't really think I would recommend it. I think I would recommend that, like, maybe as the name of a level in a video game. Like, isn't that, like, I think it's Greenwood Village, Diddy Kong Racing? And then we get to the best parts. Woodsman, Jungle Haunt. Really fucking put that. Forester, and Woodsy. I hope they're just as good as the ones above. They're not. Well, actually, no, they are, because they're all pretty fucking shit. So, I mean, it's there, but on a scale of shit, these are all terrible and much, much worse. Jungle Haunt being the most defensive out of all of them. Groot! Wow, did you see that coming? Because I did. I have it written down already. I knew we were going to stumble across it, and if we didn't, well, I was going to mention it. There's another Groot, there's another Groot. That's 3 Groots in one spot. I like Guardians of the Galaxy too, as well. Tam. But I don't know if I would use it as a nickname. I don't have a problem with it. It's just, I guess it gets kind of overplayed pretty quick. Deku Tree was another one I thought about. I just have a Deku written down because I feel like you don't really need to put Deku Tree. But I mean, it's there and it's pretty obvious if you didn't see it coming. I don't know what to tell you. But it's like Groot. It's something you should expect. I don't have a problem with it. It's just one of those situations kind of like where it feels too on the nose for me, so it's like that's the first thing my brain goes to, and I'm like, nah, that's too obvious. So that's what pushes me away from it. The difference is I feel like this one, unlike, Toru or Tubimora, is going to be a popular choice as to where those are ones nobody ever thought of, just me. I actually don't mind the name The Departed. I like it because it works as a joke on death. So yeah, I know we've had also, and it's been very, very rare, and I know this one isn't Metal Gear, but we have seen the Metal Gear theming before of, like, the boss, the end, and then there were some other the names, but I can't remember, but The Departed could technically fit that because it starts with the. So I like that. I also kind of just like Phantom Pain, and maybe that's partly influenced more so by Metal Gear Solid because we're on that Metal Gear kick right now. But I mean, it's also a real expression, a real thing, but I don't know, I kind of just want to highlight that for the sake of it. Out of this article and suggestions they've put, Nevermore is the best of them, but we've seen Nevermore in the past, and that's what I personally use for my Corviknight, and I'm pretty sure I remember it being in the Murkrow episode as well. So my stance on it is going to be, it's going to be better for a crow Pokemon or a raven Pokemon because of, Edgar Allan Poe. Angry Orchard I kind of like. I like that. That is a drink, and that's just orchard. Angry Orchard. I was actually waiting for this. I did see Morningwood before, but without the U. The U kind of makes the joke better because it turns it from like, Morningwood, get it, penis joke, into clever penis joke with ghost typing included because you mourn someone's death. So I like that one better. If you are going to use Morningwood, put a U in there because that makes it more clever. It's weird. Most of the things that this robot comes up with is usually off subject, but this is entirely on subject. It's kind of strange, actually. Though I don't particularly care for the Thorny King. So anyway, we've reached the bottom. I mean, at this point, is it really much of a surprise to say anymore that some of the things we saw, we did see twice that the Tumblr idiot stole, such as Deadwood. I was throwing that out there for you, but spreadsheet has nothing I understand. So let's just close that, back away slowly, open up comment suggestions. The Bag of Tree from Ocarina of Time manga, which I have actually not read. The only thing I know about the Ocarina of Time manga is just the thing everyone keeps talking about, which is the idea that Volvagia was Link's pet or something like that. So it's like, oh, it makes the boss fight so sad. It's like, yeah, I guess. And then another canon nickname of Phantump, which kind of sounds like someone trying to say thump thump, but they can't pronounce the TH sound. So out of all of them, there was only one that I actually had written down that we never stumbled across. But we're going to go over the ones we did see. Departed, Angry Orchard, Morningwood with a U, Groot, Deku, and then to follow up with Deku, we could also do Kokiri, we could do Korok, just other Zelda themes if you wanted to do that. The one that I had written down that we never saw was Wispy Woods from Kirby. Just an idea for you. I figured that one would be kind of obvious and easy too. But we found some things. They weren't necessarily bad or anything like that. It's just, I don't know. None of them, I think out of all of them, The Departed was probably my favorite. I don't think I would use it. Honestly, I'm kind of thinking just calling it Kokiri and leaving it at that. That's maybe what I might do, but I don't know if I want to save that for later. Just because it's like calling your Crobat Gotham instead of calling it Batman. It's like, okay, well, Deku's obvious, so what's something that's in the same vein but not nearly as on the nose? And I feel like Kokiri is probably a little bit better. So that might be what I do. I don't know. But if you have any other ideas and suggestions, feel free to put it in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones that you think are good. And be nice to trees. Oh, here's a thing. The Living Woods, the Living Forest in Mortal Kombat Trilogy and Mortal Kombat 2 by association actually scared the shit out of me as a kid. And I remember when me and my brothers were kids, he said that there was a tree outside that always looked like it was laughing, and he called it the Laughing Tree. Enjoy your nightmare fuel.